Hi guys! Hoping you're doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching. I hope you're living your best lives and living limitlessly because that is all that we are about on this channel. Are you guys okay? I hope so. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about something that is so interesting, and I have the most interesting guests to be discussing this topic with me. And here they are.
Hi guys.
I can't hear you.
Hi guys, I'm Antoinette.
Hi guys, I'm Bridget.
Yes, and I'm Joy, your host as usual. So we have Antoinette and Bridget on the channel today, and we are going to be talking about things that you are not told about life after school. I hope you're going to enjoy this episode. I definitely know that you are going to have a good time with this topic because I know it's something that everybody can relate with. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Antoinette, can you kindly, just briefly tell us about life, what life was like after you finished school?
Yeah. Life after school. I mean, okay, for me, back at campus, I was working while still in school. Like, I would work during the weekends. I would work as an administrator for a hotel. So when I got into the working field, it wasn't really new to me. It took me a while to jump into my field of study because I'm a social worker by profession, but the field I was working in has nothing to do with that. That's hotel management. So in Uganda especially, like, you need connections, like, to get a good job, unless you're lucky and maybe you apply and you're called, but it's really hard. So my first job came after I graduated in 2017, but I was still working as an administrator for a certain hotel in Kampala for about 5 years. So I graduated in 2017, but my first real job came in 2019. So my first job was still in the field of administration, which is not the field of study that I took at campus, but it was a horrible experience. I got my first day at work was hopeless.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I didn't even have what do they call it? They call it besides the contract, there is that letter of appointment letter. They did not give me my appointment letter. They kept on postponing, like, we're going to give it to you on this day, on this day. They kept postponing. So I continued working there for almost a year without a contract, without an appointment letter. I used to get paid, probably I could say 4 months in. I was supposed to be paid per month, but I was getting paid 4 months in. And by the time I took the stand to leave, actually, until now, they still owe me money. So I just had to quit and look for another job, which I got as an administrator, still not in the field of study. But the same thing happened. It was a small constructions company. They did not give me my appointment letter or contract. They kept postponing. Same thing. I think it's the narrative here in Uganda, professionalism is nowhere. Zero. Like, it's really hard to find. Like, if you get a good job with good integrity and professionalism, like, it's really hard to find. Yeah. So right now, I have 3 jobs. Yes, I am a peer mentor, social worker for a certain NGO, and then I am also a part-time sales agent for an insurance company. Then I am also self-employed.
How are you managing all that? That feels like a lot.
That is a lot, but the good thing is all part-time, and I could work on my phone. I don't have to go into office all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what an interesting experience. And I totally relate. You begin work, you work for a year, 2 years, you do not even have a contract probably. You do not have an appointment letter. So you're literally on your I don't know. There's that suspense. You're not sure whether, you wake up tomorrow having the job or not, or, because there's nothing to hold the company, liable for, employing you because there's no contract. Bridget,
Yay.
tell us, what was life like after you finished school?
Oh my. First, I had very high expectations.
I know.
I was so excited to go out there, conquer the world.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I got a reality check like this. My first I was very passionate about, of course, non-governmental organizations and stuff. So I was doing a lot of volunteer work before I got into like real employment. And the first job I got was in business. It was PR and customer related. Yeah, so but it wasn't the worst, but of course I wanted more, and it's not what I was passionate about.
Yeah.
So I had to again, go wherever the wind blows, because Uganda, first of all, the employment highs like up to unemployment rate is like up to here. So many people are looking for what to do. So the moment you grab something you want to keep, I think that's why most employers even take advantage.
Yeah.
So many youth who are looking to survive, but they break a lot of laws. I even had one experience which I want to tell you guys about. I had to take one of my very mean employers to court. Surprisingly, she
Really?
was a lady. Yes.
True story?
True story. I took her to court.
Why?
Because she was, first, I was demanding, we had agreed that I was going to get more pay at some point after my probation period. Of course, I was doing a good job. And when I chose to remind her, she took it personally, and she handed me a termination letter right away, which is against the law. I
Yeah.
just take her to court. Then she had to pay me my money.
Oh, you actually got the money?
Yes, I got paid for not working, which was amazing. I hope she learned from that experience.
Kudos for knowing your rights.
Yes.
And for knowing what is rightfully yours.
And that's why an appointment letter is important, because
Yeah.
I didn't have one and I tried to sue, but I got
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah.
That's it for standing up to fight for what is rightfully yours. I know that very many young people go through the same. You get into this workplace, you do not have a contract, you do not have an appointment letter. Sometimes you're told that you're going to be earning a certain amount, which never really comes through.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be paid this month, the next 2-3 months you're not paid, and then after that you're probably even getting less than you were told that you would be getting. But people are voiceless, like they cannot do anything about it. They're quiet because with the high rates of unemployment in the country, when you find a place to lean on, you just feel that no, let me just stay here. After all, at least I have something I can call a job. But you should not settle for less.
Yes.
And know what is yours.
Yeah.
And I want to encourage all the young people out there, when you get jobs, please demand for an appointment letter, demand for a contract. Otherwise, there's no basis for you whatsoever in case you want to demand for anything. Just like Bridget, took her former employer to court. If there was no letter, no contract, then it would have. It's very possible for her to actually say, "No, I do not know her. She has never worked with us."
Yeah.
What is the
Which is what
evidence?
happened to me.
Yeah.
Because I tried to pursue what she did and got nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting experiences there. Another workplace reached out to me, but the opportunity they were offering me was a volunteership. So I asked, volunteership, will I be getting any pay? And I was told, no, you will not be getting any pay.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, how am I going to work without getting any pay? When you're in school, you're so excited. I'm going to start earning a salary. I'm going to start, I have my money. I'm independent. I can, shop, do whatever I want to do with my money. And here you are being told that you're not going to earn any salary. But I don't know, for some reason, I decided to give it a shot because it was a good workplace. It was a good workplace. It was in line with my career ambition. And I said, I'm going to give this a shot. And when I remember when I told my dad about it, my dad told me, I did not send you to school to volunteer for free.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like your dad.
My dad told me, I did not send you to school to volunteer. And then, my mom said, but in the Uganda of today, it's very difficult to get jobs. Everybody needs experience. She is right from school, and this is an opportunity for her to get the experience.
Yeah.
So anyway, fast forward, I ended up going for this opportunity, and I started the volunteering, but I was actually enjoying this workplace. I was enjoying, I loved what I was doing, I was learning. It was a good working environment, I think amazing people. And for me, that was enough for me, you know, to keep me grounded at that particular place. And fast forward, I think after 3 months, because I had been told maybe for about 6 months, I would be volunteering until, you know, they find a space where maybe there would be a vacant position where they could fix me. So after 3 months, I think they were so impressed with the work that I was doing, and I was given an employment contract. What I learned from that is that do not despise those days of the humble beginnings, because they could take you places. Just imagine I had, you know, because I know many people when they're in school, they're like, no, volunteering, no, I cannot. You know, I need a permanent contract, I need, you know, all that. But I was willing to actually go and work for no pay. And I worked hard, and I proved that, you know, I was worth it. And they saw the value. And I was given a contract earlier than I had actually anticipated, you see. So that was my, that was the beginning of employment life for me. And since then, I've been in employment. I'm thankful for that, that I haven't yet, you know, been in a place where I do not have a job. But of course, it doesn't mean that it doesn't go without its challenges. There are so many challenges at workplaces, toxic people. The pressure sometimes gets overwhelming. It's just a lot. You know what the work life is like. If you're not tough, if you do not have a tough skin, it's very easy for you to just resign. And I believe if you resign from this workplace and, you know, hoping that another place is going to be better, you're probably going to find the same. And I mean, you will just be loitering, rotating and loitering around almost every workplace. So young people out there, please, whatever opportunity, whether it's a volunteering opportunity, please take it up. You do not know where it could have taken you. I believe I'm here, I think it's 5 years down the road because of that volunteering opportunity that I said yes to. So that was my experience. Anyway, guys, that is what we had to share today. And I hope you have learned a lesson or two from our experiences. And for those who are still in school, I hope we have been able to prepare you in the smallest way that, you know, we can possibly do for the life that actually you're going to face, or the reality that comes with life after school. Other than that, I want to wish you all the best, and I want to remind you to continue living a limitless life. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you receive an update every time I upload. Bye. Bye.